Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do another video, give you a bunch of these updates here for platforms that I'm in. These platforms are paying out cryptocurrency every single day. Passive income profits never gets old, guys. And again, I always tell people if you are in a bear market, if you're in a sideways market, if you're in a bull market, you have to have ways to make gains because, guys, this is the period of time in DeFi where there's a lot of people making crazy amounts of money. If you're not, then you need to reevaluate what you're doing, right? Of course, there's going to be some form of risk, but again, that comes with the territory, right? I mean, if you're in this space, if you're in the crypto space, you're probably someone who can tolerate risk. If not, you're probably in the wrong space. So again, do your own research. Everything I talk about is for entertainment purpose only. I'm definitely not giving you financial advice. You need to do your own research, do your own due diligence. And if you're going to get into anything that I talk about, anything on my channel or anything in crypto for that matter, only put in risk capital, guys. Okay. Risk capital only. It'll make your life so much more better. Trust me, you're putting in funds into these platforms that you have no business putting in. You're just an emotional basket case. Like every day you're looking at price, you're looking at, you're tracking people's wallets, looking at who's selling. I mean, it's just ridiculous, right? I mean, for me, I only put in risk capital into these platforms. So, I don't really stress out too much. If you've been on my channel for any period of time, you know that I'm pretty even keeled, right? I never get too high, I never get too low. I try not to get emotional. Easier said than done, I know, but when you're emotional in this game, that's when you get wrecked. That's when you start taking a lot of losses. Not that I don't take any losses, but for me, it comes with the territory, right? I make money, I lose money, I make money, I lose money. As long as I'm making more money than I'm losing, I'm okay. And again, I just keep an even keel and a long-term outlook. And it's helped me, right? It's helped me because I've been making videos now since 2016, give or take, on crypto. And jumped into a lot of platforms, made money with a lot of platforms, got rug pulled and exit scammed on some. But our even keeled attitude and kind of our laid back personality when it comes to this type of stuff, it's always served us. We've made crazy gains. So anyway, we'll talk about that on another video, guys. Let's jump into these different platforms. I got a bunch of platforms here. I'm going to talk really fast because I really don't want this video to go too long. So, just try to stay with me because I am going to talk pretty fast in this video. Let's talk about Drip real quick. You can see here Drip sitting at $5.38. Um, we'll see what happens here if this is the floor. If $5 is a floor. You know, you never know with these things, right? There's people that are dumping the token, there's people that are selling. And but by the way, I'm not against people selling. I just believe people should do it in a responsible way. Like I have a lot of liquid drip sitting in different wallets, and I don't make huge sales. Okay. I do sell because I believe in locking in profits, and you should too. Um, but again, just do it in a responsible way where you're not tanking the price, and all will be well, right? You can see here $5.38. We'll see what the floor is. I'm going to go ahead and claim some of this drip that I have sitting in my available balance. A lot of these accounts that I'm in are going to start maxing out here. Um, that's why my newest account is the account that I'm going to be putting a lot of focus on. I'm probably going to be doing an airdrop on that new account as well. So you want to use that buddy address to start an account there and follow me over there. You can. If not, no worries, no big deal. Um, but again, I will be doing a bunch of airdrops from that account. Um, but yeah, just have a bunch of this liquid drip here. I'm probably gonna add to that deposit as well. I do want to grow that account. Um, you can see here I still have 140,000 deposited in this account. Even with these prices, still 140,000. So just on this account alone, we're making $1,400 a day. Let me switch over to my other account. Okay, connect this wallet right here. Um, yeah, so you see I have, almost $13,000 of liquid drip here sitting in my balance. Yeah, 11,000 in my available balance. Let me go ahead and claim that. All right, 144,000 deposited in this account. Yeah, let me switch over to my other account real quick. Log in. Yeah, you're basically just looking over my shoulder. This is pretty much what I do on a daily basis is just go to my different accounts, figure out whether I'm going to withdraw, whether I'm going to compound. It all depends. It all depends on what's going on in the market, my mood that specific day. Log in here to my wallet. Give me a second, guys. So yeah, you're just basically looking over my shoulder as I do what I do. Let me connect this one here. Sometimes you got to refresh. All right, there we go. For this one here, I have about 8,600 of liquid drip sitting in the wallet. 8,000 in my available balance. This one here, I have 135,000 deposited here. Claim. And then I have another account, which I'm not even going to log into because I moved that account to another laptop. I have like 3 laptops, 3 phones. I lose track of what's going on sometimes. But I need to do that because I need to be, spread out a little bit. Because I don't want to, if I get hacked or something, I don't want everything sitting in one wallet or one phone. So I have a pretty sizable account, like 130,000 deposited in that faucet, which is my third account. It's actually sitting on another laptop. So I'll do an update on that account some other time. But again, it's doing what it's doing. The faucet's doing what it's doing. Let me switch over to my newest account now. This is the account that is attached to the buddy address down below in the description box. This is the one that I'm going to be putting a lot of focus on. Um, let me I don't think I have much liquid here. Okay. So yeah, this one here has 15,000 deposited, 1,600 in available balance. Go ahead and name that. And yeah, team is growing on this one here. We have 27 players. And again, this is the account moving forward that we're going to be building. I have a couple of other accounts I don't even show here. I have accounts for my kids. I have accounts for my wife. Every one of these accounts there's a specific reason why I open it. I don't just open accounts just for the sake of opening accounts. Sometimes I'm already maxing out. Sometimes I'm net negative. So there's reasons why I open some of these different accounts. But yeah, Drip is doing what it's doing, guys. It's the main staple, and for over a year now, it's been the most solid platform in the space. Yes, the token price is volatile. Yes, the token price is down from where it was. As far as contracts go, there's been no exploits, there's been no hacks, there's been no rug pull, there's been no, uh, you know, whatever, all sorts of things. I can go on and on. All these different contracts, they've never changed the way they've done things, right? Like there's contracts that'll you come in, it's one thing, then you're in and you build a team and you make big deposits and you're talking about it, and next thing you know, they change the way they do things, right? Well, all of a sudden we're gonna add this tax or add that tax, or you got to do this or you got to do that, or we're gonna penalize you for this action. You should have told me that before I got in, right? Because what the contract the way it is now is not what it was when I joined. So I joined one thing, now I'm in a different one. These guys never did that. Forex Shark never did that. Okay. What's awesome about the faucet is it is what it is, right? They've never changed anything. And again, that's a big deal, right? Because there's so many crazy things that happen in the DeFi space. The fact that we have something that actually works. The withdraw button, there's never been an issue with the withdraw button. If there is an issue with the withdraw button, not that there ever was, you can easily go into the contract and withdraw straight from the contract. But again, he's never changed anything, right? It's never been, you joined this thing and now that you're in and you put in all this money and you deposited so much, now we're going to change the rules on you. He's never done that, right? And so for me, I appreciate that. That's why I'm bullish on him. I'm bullish on the project. They've done what they said they were going to do. All right. All right. So Drip, let's move on from Drip, guys. Drip is the deal, guys. If you don't have an account with Drip, what are you waiting on? I will leave my buddy down below. Let's take a quick look at Animal Farm. Let me switch wallets over here because I need to attach it to my other wallet. Okay, so let's go to the pig pen. Again, pig pen isn't, you're not going to get 1% a day, 2% a day, 3% a day from the pig pen. It's the long-term play, right? Now, there is going to be a contract built on top of the pig pen. We don't know exactly how it works yet, but it is going to be a game that's going to be attached to it. Now, that I'm assuming is going to be a little bit more aggressive because that's, from what I understand, it's going to, that's what they're going to do. But right now, you can see there's $14 million in TVL. And for me, I have 505 pigs staked. I go in here every couple of days, play my BUSD, compound the pigs that I have in my balance, and continue to grow that. Now, I think for the new game that they're building on top of this, we will be able to use the pigs that we have staked um, in that game. Okay, could be wrong. I don't know exactly, every single thing, but from what I understand, that's how it's going to work. Piggy bank is just doing its thing. These are, these time locked stakes. Pretty familiar with that, right? These things are paying out. Look at this. Now, again, to be totally transparent, this is not what I make a day with this. I haven't compounded here, so it's been running. So this is not what I make on a daily basis, but it's paying out, right? So these things are doing what it's doing, and then of course the drip garden. I just come in here every couple of days. I have $525 in here. I'm gonna go ahead and compound that out. I could sell, but for what? Price of drip is down from where it was when I created these LP tokens. So me to sell these tokens, I'm just going to take an automatic loss. I might as well just keep compounding and holding, and then seeing what the price is later down the road. Either case, we're earning a little bit here on the garden. All of this is secondary, by the way. All these different things in the farm and in the pools and all this other stuff. This is secondary to the faucet. The faucet is the main deal, at least for me. Anyway, let's move on from the drip ecosystem, okay? Avarice, you can see here, Avarice, we are on the BNB side. Let me go ahead and collect this half a BNB right here that I have. Let me collect that half a BNB. Now, the end of today at 8 p.m., you can see here, is this today or tomorrow that I'll get this? I'm not exactly sure. I think it's tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll have another 2.338 BNB that I can withdraw. So yeah, the BNB side is still, still kicking up divs. It's nowhere near where it was in the beginning, but that's how these platforms work, right? In the beginning is when all these divs are getting kicked out, and then little by little it starts to get diluted a little bit. But the team is still injecting BNB into the lobby, and you can see here we're still getting some BNB here. Let's go to the USD side. Now it's day 9 today. Day 9 ends in about 7 hours. On day 13, I'll be able to collect on these divs right here. Have about $33,580 worth of BUSD divs right now. So I'll be able to collect it in a couple of days. But again, we'll see what happens here. I know they're running their FOMO lottery game. So they're doing a couple different things here to, generate excitement into the lobby. And I give kudos to these guys because these guys are transparent. They fix things that come up. It's not always easy. There's going to be, they've encountered road bumps for sure. But one thing they've done is they've been very transparent and they've always problem solved everything. So yeah, I mean, I like the team I like the team. So we'll see what happens here. But for now, we're still, obviously, heavily invested into the Avarice project. So again, if you want to check out Avarice, if you want to go into the lobby, always use a link. That way you get kickback. Otherwise, you're just leaving, bonus tokens on the table. All right. So that's Avarice. Let's I think I have some tokens here that I can stake. I'll come back around and stake these tokens. Rex, you can see here the lobby just ended. I think it was about last time I checked, there was about 54,000 in the lobby. So right now it's super low days in the Rex lobby. If you are bullish on this project, You want to get a bunch of tokens on the low, now would be the time to go into the lobby. Of course, you can go into Pancake Swap and get them for probably cheaper, but the whole idea is to get them in the auction lobby so you can try to hit big payday. Now, I've never hit big payday. Okay, there's other people that I know that have hit it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. There's people that are like, I hit big payday 5 times. I've never hit it once. Okay, but to me, that's just icing on the cake. If do I want to hit it? Of course, but if I don't, I'm still staking these tokens for 5, 6, 7 months down the road, and we'll see what happens here with Rex. Okay, so again, if you want to check this out, again, get a 10% bonus if you use a link. So I'll leave a link in my link tree. BNB Miner, this one here, you can see here the contract is starting to go the other way little by little. The decrease is slowing down a little bit right now. Um, I've never seen a miner go all the way down to zero. Well, I don't want to say well, that's not true. Legit miners, right? There was some rug pull miners that went to zero. But a lot of these different miners, they go down so slowly. Of course, your payouts get paid out slowly as well, just relative to how much is in the contract. But as long as this thing is, not dropping like a rock, and we're still getting BNB dividends, we'll sit back and watch it. As you can see here, I have one BNB here sitting in the barrel. And yeah, just watching this, keeping a loose eye on what's going on here. But again, they've run for quite a while, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, we've seen it, hit, we've seen it spike, contract spike. We've seen it come down. We've seen it go sideways for a long time. Then it went through another big spike, right, higher than the first one. Then it's come down a little bit, and then maybe for now it'll start to go sideways a little bit, and then it might spike down the road again. We don't know. We don't know with these things. So it all depends on the behavior of the community, but we are looking at it. But still, 8,000 BNB is still a lot of BNB in there. So yeah, we'll see. We'll keep a loose eye on BNB Miner. Now let's talk about some of these other newer platforms that I got in. This is NVFX. NVFX is a third-party broker. The PAM is Automated Capital. You can see here I have 5,200 here in my trading balance. Now that I know how to kind of navigate through it and add, I'm going to start bumping this up a little bit. As you guys know, if you watch my videos, I go pretty heavy on some of these different platforms. So this is just a test amount to see, how to navigate through the site. But now that I'm getting the hang of it, we're going to start bumping this up. This one here did 4%. Well, the first video I did, it did 7%. The day after that, it did 4%. So this week, I think it did 13 something percent, which is very, very aggressive. As a matter of fact, for the month of July, every single trading day, it's averaged 2.7%. Okay, now it doesn't trade on the weekends, but Monday through Friday, every single trading day in the month of July, it's averaged 2.7%. So again, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. So we'll see what happens here. But I'm pretty bullish on this. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, if you're going to get involved with this, make sure you do the KYC verification. It's important that you do that. You can get verified in probably about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I got verified in 20 minutes. So it's super duper easy. Once your verification is complete, you can go ahead and deposit funds right here, right? You can deposit funds. And then once you deposit funds and it clears, you can go ahead and do an internal transfer from your wallet to the MetaTrader 4, the PAM. Always choose automated capital. Then you can go ahead and get started. The video right before this one, I actually show you how to do that because I do every step that I just talk about. But yeah, NVFX will keep you posted with the performance of this particular platform. This is a Forex platform, not a crypto platform, but it's passive income, right? All right, let's talk about Novatech. Novatech doing its thing. It's Friday today, so they paid the payout. It was 3.2%. 3.2%. So again, it averages around 3% a week. The last couple of weeks, it's averaged above the 3% average. As a matter of fact, it did 4% a couple of weeks ago. But this one here, we couldn't be more happy about. This one here has been doing its thing. It's steady. It's been steady. It's been reliable. For 3 years, it's been running already. And you can see here the team volume continues to grow. We just broke 200,000 in team volume a couple of days ago. Now we're already up at 273, about to go over 300,000. It's going to go over 300,000. If nobody else joins the team, it'll go over 300,000. How do I know that? Because every Friday when we get our passive payouts, there's a percentage of people that are going to be throwing it back in and compounding, right? So this will, because of that compound effect, the team volume is designed to go up. Okay, now of course there's going to be people that don't compound and they, withdraw and lock in profits, and that's okay too, right? Nothing wrong with that. But because people do compound into this platform, that team volume is going to continue to grow. And again, it's a great thing. So team is doing well. Again, this one has been solid, 3.2%, another solid week for Novatech. If you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. Now, another platform that pays out every single Friday is Funds, another platform that averages around 3% a week. Today's payout was 3.16, so above the weekly average. Can't complain. This is another one here that's been, just doing what it's been doing in the background. This has a matrix attached to it. So, we've just been earning. We've just been earning from this platform. It's been really, really good. So yeah, if you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below also. Now, this one here is a little bit more on the riskier side if you compare it to Novatech and Funds and NVFX. I think this one here is on the other side of the spectrum when it comes to risk because, again, there's not a whole lot of transparency. It pays out aggressively, 1.5% a day until you hit 300%. You can see here I put in 15,000. I've already withdrawn out 21,000. I'll continue to earn on this and withdraw from this until I've pulled out 45,000 because again, I'm going to earn 300% of my initial, right? So every day it pays out. I'm going to do another withdrawal here in a segment. If I can, let me just, it takes like 2 seconds. Let me just go ahead and do it. But this one here, it's an instant withdrawal platform. I don't even have my wallet open. I'm not even going to bother with that. But yeah, this one here has been steady. Pleasantly surprised for sure. Um, We'll see how long this one runs. Of course, these platforms run until they don't. So if you're going to get into this, risk capital only, guys. Okay, risk capital only. If you like this platform, but you feel like maybe you wish you had gotten in sooner, or you think you missed the boat with it, then Polynor is probably the platform that you might be looking for. This one here just launched. Okay, I saw this when it first came out. I watched it for a week. I got in. Um, I just started making videos about this. This one you earn 1.4% all the way to 2.4% daily. I'm earning 1.6% on my $10,000 deposit. And again, this is an instant withdrawal platform. Now I put in BTC, so my passive earnings come in BTC. Someone asked me, how come you're withdrawing all these different tokens? You're withdrawing USDC, you're withdrawing BNB, you're withdrawing Litecoin, there's Ethereum in your balance. The reason why is because when people join, there is a referral program, and whatever coin they use when they make a deposit, the company does a referral reward in that particular token. Okay. But me, myself, I put in BTC. Now, real quick, they do have a weekly promo that they run. They just started this. You can win a promo code up to 15% on your deposit. Okay, so whatever you deposited, right? Like in my case, I put in 10,000. I can win a promo code that will give me 15% of my 10,000. Okay, now they run this on a weekly basis. It's a raffle. It says here, dear partners and investors, we always make sure that all our participants in the Polynor project feel as comfortable as possible investing with us. Therefore, we decided to please you with the launch of the draw. Every week, we will give away 6 promo codes to increase your investment. So 15%, they're going to give out one promo code at 15%, one promo code at 12, two promo codes at 8%, two promo codes at 6%. And it's like a raffle. Okay, so you can see here they have the list of winners. I participated in this. I didn't get it. My number was 661. It doesn't cost you anything to participate. You just have to click the button saying you want to participate, just so they give you a number. And then when they do the luck of the draw here, if you win, you'll get a promo code, which will increase your deposit. But again, they run this every week, so I'll participate again. Hopefully I'll win this and see what happens here. But yeah, Polynor is doing its thing. It's a much newer platform, so if you want to check it out, now would probably be the time. All right. Validus here, they pay out their passive payout every Monday. So I haven't received my second passive payout yet. My first one, I got 2.3%. This one, you average 2 to 3% every week. So it's pretty conservative, very sustainable. And yeah, super excited about this one. We're going to be building this one. A lot of times when I'm not doing video, I'm messaging people over on Telegram. I'm talking to a few folks, and we have some heavy hitters here that we're going to be putting into this platform. But this one here, the withdrawals work super easy. I did a withdrawal video tutorial the other day. You can check it out. The the withdraw hit my wallet, pretty fast. And again, for this one here, I do have multiple accounts, which is doing its thing. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted on Validus as we move forward. Um, Bonanza, this one here, you don't have to do a manual withdraw every Friday. When any affiliate commissions you have gets withdrawn out straight to your wallet. This one here pays out, at least it pays for me, 10% a month. At the end of the term, I do get my $10,000 back that I put in. So you do get your initial back at the end of the term, but depending on your frequency of withdrawals, you're getting anywhere from 10% all the way up to 15% a month. Okay. So yeah, this one here is doing its thing. I did receive my promissory note. If you guys watch my initial video, they do give you a contract, a promissory note in the email. Once you start your package, a couple of days later it comes. I docu-signed it, sent it back. I'm not going to show it here because it has some sensitive information, but you know, pretty cool that these guys offer you that type of contract. So it has CEO's name, everything is docu-signed. Um, so, they are trying to be as legit and compliant as they can. Um, I'm pretty bullish on them. The owners are doxxed. They do have a physical office that you can go check out. As a matter of fact, they invite people, they want people to visit them and, sit down with them and you can check everything out. So again, not too many of these platforms have a physical office. Doesn't mean it's risk-free, but it is pretty cool that they have a physical office. Okay. So again, if you want to check out Bonanza, I'll leave a link down below in the link tree. This one here is TT Global. Now this, I wanted to show this right here. Let me see if I refresh it, if it'll still show that. I think it will. But you see right here where it says daily system check. So every day at around this time, around 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern, now it could be a little bit before 1 o'clock or a little bit after, but every day they do about an hour or an hour and 15 minutes worth of maintenance. So every time they do the passive payout, when they run the passive payouts for their members, they do a system maintenance on their site, and then it comes back on. So I did want to make you aware of that because some people they come in and they see this and they're like, "Oh my gosh, where's the site?" This is normal. They do a daily maintenance every time they run the passive payout. So TT Global doing their thing. Here is they have Facebook groups and Telegram groups, and you can actually see all the stuff that's happening with their mining platform. This one here that says uh, new storage server, 36 base servers in stock at the second IDC center in Gumi. Equipment received today is worth $4 million. They have an additional $16 million of equipment in stock coming this month. And then you can see, all the stuff that's happening behind the scenes over here. Now, a lot of their documents is in Korean. Obviously, it's a South Korean company, but the team that we're with, they're translating everything at a furious pace. They've already put out presentations. They've translated the presentation in English, French, Spanish, Chinese. There's like 7, 8, 9 languages already. So all this stuff is being translated as we speak. The platform works perfectly fine. Okay. If you wanted to check out TT platform, I'm receiving 12.5% a month. So if you do the 4 account strategy, you'll receive the same. All right. Last but not least, guys, Win Binary. This one here, they're going to do a fair launch on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. You'll be able to come in and buy your tokens if you haven't participated in the private sale already. And then all of this does go live. So, there's going to be 5 ways you can earn. This one here, the miner will pay out up to 8% daily. Of course, that'll decrease over time. But again, you can take advantage of these miners. There's a BUSD miner. There's also a WinB miner. This is the tokens that you get when you participate in the sale, or you can get these tokens when the platform launches. I purchased $5,000 worth of these WinB tokens, so I have a bunch of them. I think I have over 100,000 plus of these tokens. I'll be putting them into the miner, right, and seeing if I can make some profit with this. But again, there's 5 different ways you can earn. We talked about this already, but just giving you a heads up that this thing does launch in about 3 days, give or take Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, guys, that's pretty much it, guys. Just ran through a bunch of these updates, guys. If you want to check any of these platforms out, there's links in the link tree. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that little bell icon. Like the video if you like the content. It does help the algorithm. And again, follow me on Telegram. Also, do your own research. Risk capital only, etc., etc. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.